Today I want to talk about something really important. Whether you're a seasoned backpacker, a casual day hiker, or just someone who spends a lot of time in their car driving remote areas, having a reliable emergency kit can make all the difference if things go sideways. We've all heard stories of people getting lost on a short trail or car breaking down in a remote area. My goal today is to show you what I carry in my ultralight emergency pack. A kit so small, so light, there's absolutely no reason why you can't carry this with you. This isn't a full-blown backpacking setup. This is the bare minimum to help you survive a night out to get to safety. Let's break it down. Everything inside, as well as the pack, all the items I'm about to show you, I will leave links down below in the description that you can purchase through my Amazon influencer page, which helps support the channel. So let's dive into this. First thing, on the outside, some of the things aren't on Amazon. Some are personal companies that don't sell through Amazon, but great companies. Baderclaw Outfitters, this little small red pouch here. This is my water purification, which is a liquid 2-part A and B. There's 2 of these in here. And I have another video showing recently me using these on an overnight. So that is for water purification. Now inside the pack, I want to show you real quick. I'll dive into this top section before I take anything out. I'll show you there's still a good amount of room on top to add to this kit. So I mean, everybody's kit's going to be a little bit different, so you can modify and add some things. I can throw a bag of beef jerky, some snacks in there. I do have some food in here already. And just so you know, that this whole bag with everything in it right now is 5 pounds, 8 ounces. Inside, there's a little flatter pouch here. I keep an extra winter hat if it gets cold at night. I have a 1-liter collapsible water bag. I can acquire water from a stream such as this, use my purification drops, and be drinking clean water in no time. Another Baderclaw Outfitters pouch here. This is my whole fire kit, and inside this I have a ferro rod. I have a Ziploc with a piece of fatwood, as well as a Bic lighter wrapped with Gorilla Tape, which is a great fire extender, fire starter. In another Ziploc, I have a pack of waterproof matches, some jute twine, and some saturated fire plugs. Next to my kit, another Baderclaw pouch. This is like a zip top cylinder style pouch. Inside here, I have a simple bandana. I have one of these neck gaiter with this silky kind of nylon material. Now this could be covered up for, there's a lot of bugs around right now. I can use this for a bug cover, use it for grabbing a hot pot or something. But more importantly, I can use this to pre-filter my water before putting it in my jug if need be. I have a roll with some bankline. I have a emergency Mylar blanket in a Ziploc with 2 small candles. Hand sanitizer, great fire starter, also great just to clean up, keep your feet clean, keep your hands clean, things like that. That's it inside that pouch. I have a little bit of snacks. I have a pouch of oatmeal and 2 blueberry breakfast bars, something to snack on. Then I have a titanium gritter gear with a lid cup. I can boil water, I can cook the oatmeal in it, I can collect water, and it's inside this mesh pouch, which can be utilized for other things. Now normally I am a Knives by Nuge guy, and I carry a Nuge knife just about everywhere, 24/7. Well, not 24, I do sleep with it sometimes, but usually I try to take them off. But this is the chickpea around my neck right now. So I usually have a blade on me, but for a backup or just in case, I have a simple Mora knife in the kit. Silky Pocket Boy in the kit as well. About 20 feet or so, maybe 25 feet of paracord. This can be broken down to use the smaller strands or use complete. This is going to be my shelter, which is a Cloud 10 brand, real cheap Amazon brand. I haven't used it yet, but I did pull it out, look at it. It's not bad. It will suffice for a overnight. It is basically a triangle with both open ends with paracord included with it. String the paracord across 2 trees, stretch it out, use some rocks or logs or debris to hold the bottom down from the inside, and it's Mylar coated on the inside, so it will reflect body heat. So a combination of this and the Mylar blanket, depending on the weather, of course, the clothes you're wearing, you're going to survive the night. And on the string of this, it has a whistle. Just some kind of flavoring for creek water, things like that. This is just Gatorade, Propel, grape flavored. On the outside of the pouch itself, I have this paracord bracelet, which has a compass built in, another whistle, and a striker with a serrated edge, and inside there's a small ferro rod inside the clip there. So this has multiple purposes as well. On my outside pouch here, oh, this stuff's great. This is Kopiko coffee, instant coffee with creamer, sugar, sweetener, everything all inside. It's delicious. I'm hooked on this stuff now. But I got quite a few pouches of that with me. Then I have this small, I want to say it's maybe 2x4 possibly, 2 foot by 4 foot. It's a ground sheet cover, something you can put down on the ground or cover up in. The tent does have a floor, so this I could kind of cover up, keep my breath inside if I'm cold, along with the Mylar blanket. Or if I'm just out and I want to kneel down and do some stuff and work on a fire, the ground's wet, I can put this down to sit on. I have a Write in the Rain notepad with a pencil, so I can leave notes if I'm going to move my location, things like that, take notes where I am, take bearings with the compass. I have a backup battery bank for my phone, assuming my phone is going to work. I can still use GPS even though there's no cell service, or if I need to use it for something else, a flashlight emergency, things like that, I have a backup. There's a small zipper pouch here. Inside that, I have this is just a Randall's Adventure Training I picked up card. It's a plastic like credit card. This can be scraped and used as a fire material, but more importantly, it has some measurement lines on the back, some common ground to air distress signals, and some short little survival tips written on there. It's just a business card, but it has multiple uses. Inside that pouch also, I have an olight headlamp, or it clips off. It's the clip olight. I forget the model, but I will put that below. It's super, super bright. 3 modes with a red light as well. These are like those stretchy, bend around bands. I don't know what, but I grabbed it, and I'll show you what I think I want to use that for in a second, which would be right here. Emergency fishing kit. I'm going to try to do a video just on this, do like a catch and cook. But basically, what we have in here is Altoids tin. I have a little piece of cedar block with fishing line, has a sinker and a swivel already on it. I have a float, some spare swivels and sinkers inside. And that goes with the dude in this tube right here. I do need to get another cork for them, but it does stay. This is what is inside the U.S. military emergency fishing kit. Okay, I have a small cork on it so I don't get my finger, but I'll give you a quick demonstration. This has a little pin right there and a little ring right here. Basically, you hook that pin through the ring, and it does have a little tool in that Altoid to adjust the sensitivity. I'll clip my swivel on here. I can then put my bobber on for an indicator and a float so it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Throw this out hand line. I could tie it off to a tree with that twisty thing that I just showed you, the white twisty. And this could be suspended there, hooked to a tree limb or a stick above the water, going out like a pole. And when the fish comes and takes a bite off the bait, I don't want to hook myself, gives a little tug there, boom, sets the hook, fish is on, bobber's bouncing. You don't need to sit there and watch your line all day. I can throw this out when I get to a location, set up my camp, get my firewood, start cooking something to eat, and keep an eye on that bobber. When it's moving, fish on, baby. So, awesome kit. Last in the pouch, of course, toilet paper. It is Ziploc, so it's nice and dry. Great fire starter, and you know what else it's for. And I believe this is the last thing in the kit, is just a small first aid kit. Some Benadryl. I've learned recently that that's important to carry along. I have some Pepto tablets, some ointment, a couple butterfly stitches, some very large oversized band-aids, Neosporin, and a few Q-tips. That's basically it. I think I will throw a little tube of super glue in here as well. But that is the whole kit. Now this is something you leave in the car. You hit the trail, you're gonna go for a little hike, bring your water bottle, bring this with you. Things go sideways, you have it. We were recently on a float plane trip. If you haven't checked that out, check out my videos. And the plane came, took 2 people gear, left 2 people with almost no gear. And it came up like, hey, what happens if the weather was getting bad too? What happens if the plane doesn't come back for us and we're spending another night? A kit like this, left with you at all times, you'd be fine for the night. No problem. You'd be living comfortably. So let me know in the comments what you think. Do you have a small minimalist kit, something you might put together? This bag is just El Cheapo, but I'm very, very happy the way it's built. I mean, it seems great. It does have a hose for a water bladder as well. So you could always switch out that liter bag with a camel pack or something like that. But let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.